welcome back friends to another video of our lecture series MS Excel's Basics to Advanced. So today we will be talking about cell referencing. We will be discussing about cell referencing, what are the types of cell referencing and actually what is cell referencing. Other than cell referencing, we will talk about some more points. तो आज हम बात करेंगे सेल रेफरेंसिंग के बारे में, उसके प्रकार के बारे में, कितने प्रकार के सेल रेफरेंसिंग होती हैं और भी कुछ छोटी छोटी चीजें हम आज की वीडियो में जानेंगे. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद द वीडियो. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई वुड लाइक टू टेल यू एक्चुअली व्हाट इज सेल रेफरेंसिंग. यू ऑल नो दैट आवर एक्सेल शीट इज मेड अप ऑफ सम ऑफ द कॉलम्स एंड सम ऑफ द रोज. हमारी एक्सेल शीट कुछ रोज और कुछ कॉलम्स की मदद से बनी हुई होती है. And as we know that our Excel sheet is made up of many of the rows and many of the columns, that is 10,48,576 rows and 16,384 columns that I had already told in the last video. So it is difficult to identify a particular cell in this big sheet. Okay, so if we will imagine this sheet on the paper, then we can see how big that sheet will be. Okay, so to address a particular cell, किसी एक particular cell को हमें एड्रेस करने के लिए, एड्रेस का मतलब पता होता है. ओके, सो उस सेल के बारे में पता करने के लिए या फिर उसे बुलाने के लिए हमें पता करना है कि ये सेल कहाँ पर है. उसके लिए एक कॉम्बिनेशन की मदद से उस सेल का एड्रेस बनाया जाता है. द सेल एड्रेस इज मेड अप ऑफ वन कॉम्बिनेशन, दैट इज विद द हेल्प ऑफ द name of the column and name of the row. Suppose as you can see here, this is the column K in this cell and the row is 14 as you can see here. So we will call it K14. पहले हम column का नाम यूज करते हैं, फिर row का नाम यूज करते हैं. I already told you that the sheet is made with the help of some of the rows and some of the columns, and the columns in a spreadsheet are shown with the help of alphabets and the rows are shown with the help of values. Okay, so this is only the cell address. So as you can see here, that is K14. Okay, so K14 is the cell address. So what we have to do, we have to use the name of the column first and the value of the row. Okay, that is the 14. So K14 is the address of that particular cell. Also you can see the address of that cell here in the name box. Okay, so this is all about cell referencing. Okay, now let us talk about the types of cell referencing. Actually, how many types of cell referencing are there? I would like to tell you that there are three types of cell referencing, that is relative cell referencing, absolute cell referencing and mixed referencing. So here we are, as I had already prepared the sheet for you. So you can see here, that is relative cell address, that is absolute cell address and that is mixed cell address. So we will carry on and learn actually what is the difference between all these three. So I had made some of the data here for example to explain you better. So suppose these are the values that I had entered here and these are also the values, and what I need to do is I need to multiply these two numbers, that is 2 multiplied by that is 34. Here also we are using cell addressing. Okay, as you can see here, that is G8 and H8. I'll clear it out. Okay, so we have to multiply, that is G8 and H8. After doing this we have to press enter. So here we are, this is the answer, that is 6. Now, so many a time what happens, we have to use the same formula at different places. Okay, right now we have small data, but when we will be having the large data, जब हमारे पास बहुत ज़्यादा बड़ा डाटा होगा, तो हमारे पास अगर बड़ा डाटा होगा तो इसलिए हमें दिक्कत हो जाएगी या बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम लग जाएगा अगर हम उस फॉर्मूले को बार बार लगाने लगेंगे तो. ओके, तो टू सेव आवर टाइम व्हाट वी डू, वी copy the formula and paste it to the other cells. Okay, that can be done with the help of like control C and then control V also. That is one of the method, and one of the method is, I'll show you, that is dragging. Okay, what we have to do, we have to put our cursor at the bottom, that is right bottom. Okay, right bottom of the cell, and this type of plus sign will be formed. After doing this, you will double click in it and you will move the cursor downwards, and as you can see, now the formula has been copied from first cell to other three cells also. Okay, now as you can see here, the multiplication is done and the cell's value has been changed. See, when I had entered the फॉर्मूला फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम, जब मैंने पहली बार फॉर्मूला लगाया था तब वहां पर मैंने G8 और H8 के लिए लगाया था केवल, लेकिन जब मैंने उसको कॉपी किया तो यू कैन सी दैट हैज चेंज्ड एंड इट इज नाउ G9 एंड H9 नीचे वाले में, एंड below that is G10 and H10, and below that is G11 and H11. You can see here. Okay, this is the formula bar, and here you can see the formula. So again I'll show you. See, that is G10 H10, that is G9 H9, and that is G8 H8. I didn't change anything. Okay, I just copied the formula from here to all these three cells. Okay, so this type of cell referencing is known as relative cell referencing, where actually the referencing changes, okay, as we copy the formula to another cell. Now let us talk about absolute cell referencing. So I am copying the same data from here to here, Control V. Okay, now so equals I am putting here, equals, then I need to multiply again these two numbers, but what I want is, I want to make these both cells constant. Okay, for that I will have to use the absolute cell referencing, that is used with the help of dollar sign. See, I'll show you. I'm putting the dollar sign here. Then after putting the dollar sign, one second, sorry. First of all, what we have to do, we have to select the cell and then multiply sign, and then again this one cell. Now I will do that thing. Okay, that is putting the dollar sign. So shift and dollar sign. After that, moving the cursor, shift and dollar sign. So I had entered the dollar sign in front of each and every value. Okay, here we are. So this is how we have to do the absolute cell referencing. Now what will happen if I'll copy the same formula? If I'll copy the same formula to other cells also, you will see the answer is same. Why? Actually because of this absolute cell referencing only. Okay, and you can see, and in each and every cell the values are same, that is N8 and O8. Okay, I'll show you. You can see there. Okay, so this type of referencing is known as absolute cell referencing. Next is mixed cell referencing. Very often we might use this type of referencing, that is mixed cell referencing. Okay, suppose again I am copying the text here. Okay, now this time what I need to do, I want the multiplication of these numbers only with this number. Okay, मैं क्या चाहता हूं, मैं सिर्फ चाहता हूं कि ये सारे नंबर केवल 2 से मल्टीप्लाई हो, बाकी नंबरों से मल्टीप्लाई ना हो. ओके, मींस इसका तो सेल रेफरेंसिंग चेंज हो, इस कॉलम सॉरी इस रो इस कॉलम का, बट इस कॉलम का आपका रेफरेंसिंग चेंज ना हो. Okay, so for that what we have to do, we have to again select this and then put multiply here, then this one. Okay, now which one I need to change? I need to change V column. Okay, so that is V8. So I'll not put any of the dollar sign there. I'll put the dollar sign in the U column. Why actually I don't want this cell to be changed as I copy the formula. So for that again I'll put the dollar sign in front of this, shift dollar, then again shift dollar. Okay, so after this I'll press enter and you can see the answer is 68, and as I'll copy the formula from this cell to other cells also like this. Okay, so now you can see this cell is changing. These cells are changing, but this cell is not changing. Okay, see, 34 into 2 is 68 and 23 into 2 is that is 46. 56 into 2 is 112 and 78 into 2 is 156. So this is the difference between the relative cell referencing, absolute cell referencing and mixed cell referencing. I would like to tell you one more thing, that is a shortcut for making that formula or referencing an absolute one. Okay, so how we can do it with the help of a shortcut key. Okay, so I am again showing you here. As you can see here, it is written like 68. Suppose I want to make this G8 an absolute cell. Okay, so for that what I'll have to do, I'll have to press F4. Okay, I have, first of all I have to click on this G8. Okay, which cell you want to make absolute. So after clicking on it, you will press F4, and as you can see, I have pressed the F4 button, and you can see the cell has changed to the absolute cell. Okay, so this is how we can do the absolute cell referencing with the help of shortcuts also. Okay, so this is all for today's video. Actually that video is getting longer, so we will talk about some more things in the next video. Thank you.